Africa is a continent brimming with rich traditions and captivating stories passed down through generations. Among these stories are folktales, vivid narratives that celebrate the themes of bravery, adventure, and the triumph of the human spirit. These tales don't just entertain, they educate, inspire, and reflect the wisdom of diverse African cultures. In this collection, we will journey through some of the most extraordinary African folktales, meeting clever animals, courageous warriors, and resilient communities. Each story reveals lessons about courage, a reminder that bravery isn't always about physical strength, but about wit, determination, and heart. The Lion and the Hare, a tale of wit and courage. Once upon a time in the vast savanna, a mighty lion ruled the animal kingdom. Known for his ferocity and strength, the lion demanded absolute obedience. The animals lived in constant fear, for he often hunted them without mercy. But one day, a small hare decided it was time to stand up to the lion, not with strength, but with intelligence. The lion had decreed that every day, one animal must present itself as his meal. When it was the hare's turn, he devised a clever plan. The hare approached the lion, panting and pretending to be late. "Great lion," said the hare, bowing low, "I was on my way to serve you." But another lion tried to claim me as his meal. The lion roared with anger. "Who dares challenge my rule?" The hare led the lion to a deep well and pointed to his reflection in the water. "There he is," said the hare. The lion, seeing his own reflection, thought it was his rival. Enraged, he leaped into the well to attack, only to drown in its depths. The animals celebrated the hare's bravery and wit. This tale reminds us that courage is not always about physical power. Sometimes, the smallest creature can triumph with intelligence and resolve. Anansi the Spider, the clever trickster. Anansi the Spider, a beloved character in African folklore, was known for his cunning and bravery. One day, the village faced a grave danger. A ferocious monster had taken over their only source of water. The villagers were too terrified to approach the well, and without water, their survival was at stake. Anansi stepped forward. Though small and seemingly powerless, he had a bold plan. He spun an enormous web and carried it to the well. When the monster saw Anansi, it laughed. "What can a tiny spider like you do to me?" Anansi replied calmly, "O great one, I bring you a gift, this magnificent web to decorate your home." The monster, flattered by the gesture, allowed Anansi to wrap it in the web. Once the monster was entangled, Anansi tied it to a tree, freeing the water for the villagers. This story highlights how courage and quick thinking can overcome even the greatest of challenges. Anansi's actions remind us that bravery often lies in creativity and determination. The warrior Queen Nzinga, a true tale of courage. In the kingdom of Ndongo, during the 17th century, lived Queen Nzinga, a ruler celebrated for her wisdom and bravery. At a time when Portuguese colonizers sought to conquer her land, Queen Nzinga rose as a fearless leader, determined to protect her people. One famous story tells of a diplomatic meeting between Queen Nzinga and the Portuguese governor. When Nzinga arrived, she found no chair prepared for her, a deliberate insult meant to demean her status. Unfazed, Nzinga ordered one of her attendants to kneel, creating a human chair. Sitting tall and dignified, she negotiated on equal terms, refusing to be diminished. But Queen Nzinga's courage extended beyond diplomacy. She led her people into battle, using guerrilla tactics to resist the colonizers for decades. Her unyielding spirit made her a symbol of African resistance and empowerment. Nzinga's story teaches us that true courage is standing firm in the face of oppression and fighting for justice. The boy who defied the beast. In a quiet village nestled at the edge of a dense forest, a young boy named Kofi dreamed of becoming a warrior. Small and often underestimated, Kofi was told he lacked the strength to fight. But he had a brave heart, and one day, he proved his worth. A monstrous creature began attacking the village, destroying crops and endangering lives. The villagers were paralyzed with fear. While others fled, Kofi stood his ground. Armed with only a spear, he confronted the beast. Though terrified, he remembered his father's words. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the will to face it. Kofi dodged the beast's ferocious attacks and struck it with precision. Wounded, the creature retreated into the forest. Inspired by Kofi's bravery, the villagers joined together to drive the beast away for good. From that day, Kofi was celebrated as a true warrior, proving that courage comes from the heart, not physical strength. The elephant and the ant. Strength in unity. In the heart of the African jungle, the mighty elephant was known as the strongest creature of all. But one day, the elephant found himself in a predicament. He had fallen into a deep pit and could not climb out. Despite his immense strength, he was helpless. The other animals watched from a distance, unsure how to help. But a tiny ant stepped forward. "I will save you," said the ant. The elephant laughed. "How can someone as small as you help me?" Undeterred, the ant gathered thousands of her fellow ants. Together, they formed a chain, carrying leaves and sticks to create a ramp. The elephant used the ramp to climb out, and he was astonished by their teamwork. "Thank you," said the elephant. "You have shown me that even the smallest among us can achieve great things when we work together." This tale reminds us that unity and cooperation can overcome even the greatest challenges. Long ago, in a small village by the river, the people lived in fear of the river spirit. It was said that the spirit demanded a human sacrifice each year, or it would flood the village. One year, the spirit demanded the chief's daughter, a young maiden named Adama. Adama was terrified, but she loved her people and agreed to sacrifice herself. As she approached the river, she sang a song of courage, her voice steady despite her fear. The spirit emerged, impressed by her bravery. "You are unlike any other," said the spirit. "Because of your courage, I will spare your life and protect your village forever." From that day, the river spirit became a guardian, and the village prospered. Adama's bravery teaches us that selflessness and courage can change even the darkest circumstances. African folktales are a treasure trove of wisdom, courage, and inspiration. These stories remind us that bravery is not about being fearless, but about standing strong in the face of fear. Whether it's the clever hare outsmarting the lion, Queen Nzinga defending her people, or a young boy proving his worth, these tales celebrate the power of courage, wit, and unity. Let these stories inspire you to face your challenges with bravery and determination. For in every heart lies the potential for greatness, a lesson that resonates across cultures and generations.